What is a Perfect 100 IQ Club? It's Dekar here with another banger of a game. This one's going to be rengar top into the Riven matchup. So, no, it's a little bit of a tough matchup, right? So, hopefully, you guys can learn a little thing or two from this boy getting his sauce pushed in. Anyway, thanks for liking, subbing, commenting, super liking, super commenting, etc. And a special shout out to yesterday's sponsors, Jesus Amarias, Rock Lee, my boy Jesus Daniel Ochoa Torres, and Zed. Zed's dead, baby. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very, very, very much, and I hope you enjoy the show. What's up, everybody? So like I said in the intro, it's going to be Rengar versus Riven. I have Grasp with Ignite this time around. We go Ignite into the Riven because if you have Teleport, you will get smashed. If she has Ignite and you have Teleport, it's just game's done. She outscales you, so the onus, right, is on you. You have to beat her early on, disallowing her from scaling up. So right here, we break the bone plating. It was a nice little grass proc, and fucked it up right there. I didn't get the timing correct. I didn't go in time, because I wanted a slightly extended trade after that. But I went just a hair too late. So my grasp fell off. Right here, we're just going in, go in, go in. She has Longsword 3. She wasn't staggering her Qs up. She didn't interfere with the lane, the lane state before, like where the waves crash. She just let me pull it to the brush. Her team, I think how it goes down here, like why it is that she did that, was because she probably moved with her team on the initial invade and then went for her B, so she gets to lane very, very late. Whereas I walked straight to lane, and we break the bone plating again. We heal up a little bit off of her damage. Remember, we also have Second Wind and Revitalize, so she kind of gets screwed here. He didn't get the W off, so we don't get to like flash, auto, flash ignite, anything like that. But he gets his Dark Harvest, and she is fucked on this wave. She's losing a lot of XP right here because it was bouncing to me, right? It's a slow push to me. So she's going to lose minion after minion after minion. I think she lost that entire wave, actually. Schmacker with the E, that gives us our taste their blood, right? And that mastery is really good for the sustain, right? Up against champions like Riven, who have 0 sustain, very, very good, because you can basically use your HP like a trading resource, like a cooldown, right? If I have a little bit of life steal, a little bit of sustain off of my grass, Second Wind, Doran's Blade, my taste their is it taste their blood or taste their fear? I don't even know. I think taste their fear is Kha'Zix, right? Kha'Zix Q? Some shit. Who fucking knows? There's a whole bunch of cool names of different things in this game. But right here, she decides, you know what? My lane is fucked. I need to roam. And it was a decent roam. Like, this Silas is an AFK push, always take every fight kind of player. So he's going to get punished like that. She is down. Once all is said and done and I get this bounce off, she's going to be down about 20 CS. No TP up. And she won't have spent by the time I get back. So I get to get my spend off, my gold. And because we are Grasp here and they have Karthus, oh yeah, that's another thing I did want to talk about. They have Karthus, so I highly value the Grasp setup, Grasp, HP Bruiser stuff. You can't go full damage into Karthus, it just doesn't work. You're not Kayn, you're not Kiana, you're not Talon, you're not any of these OP Assassin champs. You're Rengar, right? Assassin isn't exactly how his kit works nowadays. We can't go in. Like, we struggle even getting to go and get on to the people, right? Because our ult tells them, hey, he's right here. And we don't even move that fast with it. The jump is clunky, right? All these little things. That could have been such an amazing trade for them, but the Kate had to prioritize her juke, her dodge, instead of prioritizing getting that trap down. They could have one-shot the blitz there. But yeah, we don't have the privilege of going one-shot into Karthus. You cannot do that. It doesn't work. If he gets one comeback fight where he gets the kill on you with the shutdown or whatever, he takes over. As well as Riven, you can't really go one shot into her either because she just chain CCs you to death. Of course, not right here because I have full control of the lane. And not only do we have full control of the lane, we have dive potential because all she has is the longsword and a refill pot, and she has a level deficit right here, as well as the fact that she just wasted her E, and now auto cancels, and she is dead. Right? It's a good thing for her she got that Q3 off on me though. Give me a little baby chunk, keeps me from getting the perfect wave here. I needed to hit this turret a little bit more when the creeps were under the turret, because I could have had a perfect back here. Watch, you'll see. Need to be queuing too here. Just fucking use my stacks. Should've just done it. Because we don't get, see that? Two autos I'm missing, and it didn't really do much for me on the creep wave here. But I'm also missing a little HP. That is why I was avoiding using my W. Didn't want to, like, fuck that up. And that's because the Riven, even though, yeah, she died, she messed up the E initially because she just used it at all. She shouldn't have used it. But she at least quasi-punished me afterward, because that's what, 42 gold plus the 160? That's 200 gold I'm missing during my back that I otherwise would have had. I could have turned that into the Kindle Gem Boots 1 plus the refill, and then a pink ward on top of it, if I were allowed to get, like, my back fantasy. Not too big a deal, though. So right here, because we're prioritizing, nice tank minion. Because we're prioritizing the HP bruiser into this comp, right? We want to go, and because it's Riven, we want to go Divine Sunderer over the over the Gore Drinker. The armor pen that it gives us is going to give us a little, like a slight advantage, but it also combos very well with our grasp mixed damage. So we click our R, they're going to be moving away, right? They fuck off, we get to hit this. So we got the plate anyway, it's just, could have been better. Ended up spending our ult for it. That's 320 gold that we just snagged with our ult, as well as we zoned him and the Anivia off from rotating directly to the turret. We don't get any kills out of it, but that's a macro play, right? That's macro. That's how it works.
Another piece for my
collection. So that needed to be flash Q plus W. Right? We had the instant, like, we couldn't hit her twice with the 2 Qs, but we could hit her with the W there, because W is instant. This sucks. She preemptively used the ult, though. Man, that's terrible. Fucking bone plating. Okay. I was wondering how I didn't proc it earlier and see it, you know? But I maybe should have thrown my E, because she didn't have her flash up. I don't have my flash, but I could have snared her and then just had the free dive, right? Or at the very least get her E out and avoid having to waste my ignite. So we're not going to take the turret. It's not our priority here. We get it very low, because remember, when you're on the last plate, it's super tanky. But we've also got, see the timer? We have 4 minutes to take this thing out. We don't have to do it right now. We can wait. We can be patient. We got a decent buy. It's not the best buy. It's a Sheen plus Kindle Gem. I'd rather finish my Sunderer, but it's only 10 minutes in, right? So don't really have that that amount of skrill. Ain't got that kind of cash on me, man. We'll be stacking after this turret, though. We'll see. So we're up 40 CS. Bot lane. So the game before, we just played against this Caitlyn, and the Caitlyn was, like, giga tilted, like soft AFKing on the enemy team. But because we had a win trader on our team, we just straight up lost the game. The guy came top and leeched me for 8 waves. 8 waves. Udyr, who started the game, he was level 5 at 4 minutes because he leeched me. That was 3 waves that he started off with the leech. And then he also got the fucking skull. Like, he just taxed the living shit out of me. He essentially solo ruined the game because he fucked with the best player in the game, me, and then he also fucking did nothing for the team with, like, neutrals and shit. But this guy, the Caitlyn on our team right here, was ultra tilted because they laned against the Caitlyn and got their ass fucking smashed. Demolished by that case. So he picks Kate here. He goes Dark Harvest and the lethality build. I think that shit's cancer as fuck. I think it's really, really dumb. It's nowhere near as good as all these fucking idiots think. Just ADC players. They're always like so low IQ. You know? They just don't know anything about the game. Assassins one-shot me, but they never build tabbies. They never build GA. The Kaisas never build Zonias. They don't get their stopwatch till 30 fucking minutes into the game when the game's already over. They build Kraken Slayer every single game. Never Gale Force. Never Shield Bow. Even though Shield Bow gives you HP and AD. The legendary passive gives you HP, AD, lifesteal, the lifeline, the bloodline, whatever passive off the shield. Like, that item is incredibly OP. And these stool samples just refuse to use that shit. The eyeball should have been hit right there. I hate the coding on the eyeball. I think it's so frustrating that the game doesn't work, like, appropriately, you know? Like that one right there, I wasn't even facing the eyeball. It's so dumb. And that's just like an annoying ass thing about, like, programming in League in general. Like, how is all this stuff so RNG? How is it, like, there's no transparency in the game balance or, like, various abilities? Nice, got her flash. We ignited though. An enemy has been slain. We're gonna burn that. Use this. Get our QW off. I don't think I got the W on the second one there. An enemy has been slain. We're trying to shove this as hard as we can, but the Blitz is gonna move. He's not gonna give it to us. Blitz and dipshit Karthus. We get the snare off on Blitzy to walk away. So we didn't get the full turret, so we aren't getting that plate there, but we're also not getting... This fight's so much closer than it should be. Stupid fucking champ, bro. Stupid fucking champ. Skillless maggot. Insect. Karthus, man. Karthus. And the Karthus was shit-talking his whole team all game. Loser. It was the weirdest invade, though. He probably, well, if he's mindful of this, he's probably trying to avoid losing his Raptors for free, his Raptors and potential red buff, right? Which is a very common tactic that the Kayn will use. We're just going to hit this and walk away. We don't steal, like, we don't take them from him. We don't care to ever take those. We just speed up the take process. He gets out there to kill this pink. And remember, if you have Ravenous Hunter in the red tree, you get lifesteal on those. For every stack that you get lifesteal on those. Or Omnivamp. We finally get to spend our gold. We're going to go get our Divine Sunderer here. My Divine Sundere. This is a decent buy. Ruby, which can turn into Spirit Visage, Black Cleaver, something like that, even Sterex potentially. And then we've got the BF plus Chain Vest because we want the GA. We are so far ahead that the GA, the stasis for the team to pop off and carry is going to be huge for us. As well as, obviously, it still gives you good stats too, but it's mainly about that stasis. We want to E this, but we also don't want to because the Kayn is moving, and I would pull them and basically just ruin how quick he can kill them. I wanted to E it, I wanted to Q it, and then move over here, and I would have my stacks up. We're zoning off the blitz. There's a good wall from the Anivia there. Oh, he had a perfect stun there. I actually could have gone on the Karthus, but it is still Karthus, right? Like, it is still Karthus, so even if you kill the Karthus right there at the blue buff where Bard landed that clean double stun, even if I kill Karthus, he has a stupid fucking passive. His cringy fucking cancer passive. Low elo bullshit. 0 skill passive. He gets rewarded for dying. That is the dumbest fucking thing. That's so stupid. You should never, ever, ever get rewarded for doing shit wrong. I just think that is so whack. Kog'Maw's passive is one that is like, okay, it's just a little baby nuke. And on top of that, Kog'Maw is so long range. And I see Kog'Maw is so long range that it makes more sense that that they would have to like run next to him. Whereas Karthus just clicks R. Click R and you hit everyone on the map for, at the bare minimum, 1,000 damage. You deal 1,000 damage overall to the enemy team every time you click R. And that's if you, that's not even including if like you're scaling, you're doing well. You can pop the whole team for like 3,000 damage. That single ult can straight up take over the entire game. That is the dumbest. It's just such bad champ design. It's so bad. I don't care that it needs to be channeled. If he's alive, he should have to channel it at like double the time, and if he's dead, he shouldn't be able to cast it at all. Or make it so that it's not global. Or make it, if it is global, make it hit a lot weaker. Make it hit softer if people are far away or something. Like, it makes no sense. I love Riven sitting here making all these noises. Ha! 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 As she's just jumping around. Damn, am I stupid? Is that why they made her Battle Bunny? Because she just hops around all the time? Judy hops. And we click R. And she doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Jump, E. I thought she might try to EQQQ over the wall there. So I threw it directly to the right, as opposed to she was running to the gate. She got snared anyway, because she was just slow as fuck, but it all works out. Their heads will adorn my wall. Right here, soyless. We're waiting for the creep wave before we queue that. Take this turret out. Dominating. Go steal this red. Go do the Rift. Reaptailed. The Roldy. I'm always like, not hesitant, but like I always regret using all my burst and not getting 2 procs of my Spellblade passive off the Essence Reaver of the Divine Center. I don't know the efficiency. It's probably you want to, like, if you have a duel, you probably always want to prioritize proccing your Spellblade as often as possible. If you have a Divine Sunderer. If you got Essence Reaver, it's a little less important, I bet, because you don't have the lifesteal. As well as the HP passive proc, right? So we want to move bot here. We don't want anyone else to, because the team wants to threaten the Baron, right? Enemy team has one threat that I respect, and that is the Anivia. So I'm going to anathemas this bitch. And then, I mean, if Karthus gets a couple kills, 2-3 kills or something, then I can turn that additional ruby crystal into a spirit visage, and then my last item can be either a Titanic or the Zonias. If it's Zonia's, then I am basically just frontline, pure frontline. If it's the Titanic, then I'm able to duel and split push and do shit, get shit done. Team doesn't want to be bot side here. Blitz or Bard is in the wrong spot. Kate's in, she's doing okay, but Silas, wrong spot. You don't want to be down here. You're inting. That's a grief, dude. You're contributing nothing here. You got the dragon spawning. Baron is up, and I'm moving on my way with Rift Herald to bot. And I said, me bot. I can go bot. Let me go bot. Me bot. I should go bot. But because the Silas is, he's just a tunnel vision fucking dipshit. He's counting his eggs before they've hatched, right? The age-old League player fallacy, gaming fallacy. So I run up against the wall against Anivia and I don't flash. That's an int. That's an int. Just turn here on this bitch. Watch this. This shit's funny. Blitz body blocks it, but he just gets fucking executed. Amazing. So Kate can snag that wave and then walk off, but again, they shouldn't be bot side. I don't know what it is that's like gravitating them towards this spot that they don't need to be in, but it is NA. And NA, no mini-map gamers, no macro gamers, no intelligence gamers. It's just pure ego. It's just nothing but ego. Clean, Silas. This was much better than, remember the Karthus where he missed his E? Rampage. Hurry up and FF, noobs. Just get the phage. And GG. The aristocrats. But yeah, that's the Riven matchup, especially when it's vertical jungle, right? We had proximity, but she also messed up quite a few times early game, and we got the grass procs, we had ignite, so it was fairly easy to take over, right? But yeah, that's the Riven matchup, and anyway, it's time for me to hit the stream. Time to stream, right? So I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Have a good day.